welcome to my baked Camembert sourdough. Alright, are you ready for this video? We're going to be a little bit fancy today. Okay, so this is awesome for Easter. It's also awesome for any bevy get together or the footy, it doesn't matter what. It's just yum. Okay, so what we need first is a sourdough loaf. So I'm really lucky, I've got a gorgeous little river bakery up here and they do the best breads. So I've grabbed a sourdough loaf. We're going to need some walnuts. Now we need a Camembert cheese. Now, because I'm on my budget, as you all know, this one is normally around $4.50 and I get it from the IGA. It's not in the fancy cheese section, it's just in the normal cheese section. Today, for this whole week coming up, it's on special for $3.30, so why wouldn't you? Now, if you can afford a more expensive Camembert cheese, so basically that tastes beautiful. I love the taste of this one. But as you get more and more expensive, the only difference is the cheese melts more and more the higher up the price range goes. So if you can afford a really expensive one, you're going to have a really gooey kind of cheese, and if you get one of these ones, you're going to have it melted still. It's still gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but yeah, if you can afford to go up and up, go for it. But yeah, I'm doing my proud Aussie $3.30 Camembert. Alright, we need some olive oil and honey and some fresh sprigs of thyme. Alright, you ready to do this? Alright, so the first thing we want to do is preheat our ovens at 190 degrees Celsius. We want to get ourselves out a cookie tray and put some baking paper on it. Next thing we want to do is we want to open up our Camembert cheese, get it out of the wrapper. Now just leave it in the second wrapper for a minute, okay? Grab our loaf. Now we want to get a decent size, let me see, sort of like you need like a bread knife but a little one, or something definitely with the grated kind of edge on it, the little grated edge on it. Alright, so what we want to do is you want to try and get it in the very middle, and me, I'm like OCD, so, and then you want to use that as a guide, and we want to cut the top out. Okay, once we've cut through the top, we want to carefully peel and kind of cut it off as we peel it out. Make sure you're in focus. And then we want to sort of cut and peel or go around it. So we want to have the cheese fit in there, but a little bit below the surface. And sort of just cut it off and just keep getting bits out until you get it to the deepness we want. Oh, I love sourdough. It is such a good bread. Alright, I'll see how we go there. So if I sit the cheese in, alright, see how I did it really, really tight around the edge. So I'll just trim it up more and make it a bit bigger. Okay, so take your time with it, alright? Don't stress out. Do it nice and slow. Alright, now I've got it where I'll be able to push it down. Now I'll just have a look. Okay, so see how it's below the surface like that? Just that little bit around, that's perfect. Alright, now pull it out. Alright, now we set that aside for a sec and open our second wrapping of cheese. Once we've got the second wrapping off, that last little bit is the wax and it's supposed to be on there. I think I've told you before when we did the salmon patties, I tried to peel that off one day and my partner at the time walked in and said, "What are you doing? Like, that's wax, you're supposed to leave that on there." Then explain why it wouldn't come off. Okay, so what we're going to do is pierce the top halfway down to our knife. Alright, and we're going to do little, hope I'm not in your way, things like this. We don't want to go all the way through, we only want to go like a little way, okay? And then we want to turn it around and do tiny little ones this way as well. So we just want to make sure we're piercing all that wax. So when we go to dip it out, it comes out beautifully. Then we turn it over and make sure maybe not do it as deep on this side and just do the little ones. Definitely not as deep, and then across that way. Okay, and now we've got our cheese ready to go. Alright, so we want it like that. Alright, set that aside for a second. Now, with our roll, I've probably got the wrong bloody knife, and that's why I'm having so many troubles with it. Okay, now with our bread, what we want to do is we want to, I'll start at this end, is we want to slice it, but we only want to slice it 3/4 of the way. Do not cut through the bottom. You can feel when you're getting close. like that. You can feel when you're getting nice and close, but don't cut it through. Alright, and then we just want to do slices. up until the circle. And I think I'll get one more in. Just hold it nice and firm. Like I said, take your time, there's no rush for it. Okay, so see how I've done that? And we've got it all cut, but it's not straight through. Alright, and do the other end. Okay, so once we've done it, it looks like this. If we carefully open it a little bit, you can see like that. Alright, that's perfect. Now we want to put that on our tray. Clean up our bench. So now we get some walnuts. As little as many as you like. I'll just start with a handful, like the saw, and I'll just chop them up into small pieces. Not tiny small, but kind of like that. Okay? Alright, so cut them all up into pieces like that. So once we've chopped the walnuts up, just stick them in a bowl for a minute, and then just get what we cut out of the bread and just chop them up into pieces like that. Okay, now we get our tray, just put the pieces we cut up around it. Hopefully I've got it on a good enough angle for you to see. Okay, now we've got all our bits on our tray, everything's ready, our oven's heating up. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to get some olive oil, and we want to drizzle it over the top. A little bit in the hole. Come on. Just drizzle it over it all. Okay. We want to get some of our honey, and we want to drizzle that. Drizzle. We'll get it flowing all over it and in the hole. Not heaps, but a good drizzle. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. Once we've done that, we want to put a few walnuts in the hole. We want to get our cut cheese and put it in there. In you go. Come on. You can do it. Oh. Alright, make sure it's down a bit lower than the top. Beautiful. Like that. Gosh, I hope you can see properly. Okay, once we've done that, we want to put another little drizzle of oil over the cheese. Let's move that around a bit. Then we want to drizzle a little drizzle of honey on the cheese. Now we want to put our cut, chopped, whatever you want to call it, walnuts all over it. So put them over the cheese, over the bread. Just take your time. Oh my God, mate. I wish you could see this like me. It looks absolutely spectacular. Now once we've done that, we want to get our little thyme leaves. So I'll just break a sprig off, and then I'll just get it and pull, oops, wrong way. Get it, I should put my glasses on, and pull them off the sprig. And then we want to sprinkle the thyme leaves all over it. Oh my God, mate, how seriously impressive does that look? I'm just going to try and see if I can just get it on an angle for you to see really well. So excuse the way I'm doing this, my one-man show here, one woman show. Oh, mate. Okay, as soon as our oven is hot enough, so mind the light will go off when it's hot enough, we want to whack it in there between 20 and 25 minutes until the cheese is melted. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh my God, lovelies, my house smells frigging amazing. Exactly 20 minutes later in my electric oven. Oh, look at this little baby. Oh, I hope you can see that. Oh, I'm so excited. And just like that, lovelies, you've got this spectacular talking piece. Oh my God, it is so good. So you serve it up like that and it's like, ooh, ah. Then you get your knife and cut through those properly. And then everybody just breaks up their own bread and dips it in. Oh my God. Oh, dip a bit in. Oh my God, mate. Oh, Lord. I'll just sit it there for a minute for a photo. Just like that. How amazing is it? It looks fantastic. It smells brilliant. It tastes brilliant. It's just such a clever little idea. I got it out of a little magazine. Like, who would have thought? Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves an awesome day and definitely give this one a crack. It's well worth it. Bye.